So it is Bible fairy tale time with the story of Samson and Delilah. So once upon a time, there was a famous warrior called Samson who was super strong, like really strong, like even stronger than the Hulk. And God had given him his powers and nobody knew how to defeat him. Now, one day, Samson visited the city of Gaza and saw a harlot there and went into her, and then out of her, and then into her again and out of her again, and you know what, you get the picture. And God was completely fine with this, because even though having sex before marriage and with a prostitute is usually a sin, as we are constantly seeing in the news, famous guys think they can get away with any kind of sexual indiscretions. I mean, hey, take God. He raped Mary, yet still many religious people seem to want to elect him ruler of the universe. Now, the Philistines in Gaza hated Samson, so they decided to wait at the city gates and try to kill him in the morning when he left. Because trying to kill someone with the strength of a superhero in the morning after he's had a good night's sleep is a much better plan than trying to kill him at midnight just after he's slipped into his post-harlot sex coma. But Samson arose at midnight, took hold of the city gates, and strode out with them on his shoulders, basically as a big F-you to the Philistines who had wanted to kill him. Now, soon after this happened, Samson met a woman called Delilah and fell in love with her. And when the Philistines saw this, they decided to get Delilah to find out the secret of Samson's strength and how to defeat him. So, 3 times Delilah asked Samson the secret of his strength, and 3 times he lied to her and pretended to be captured by allowing her to tie him up, partly because he wanted to keep his secret, but mostly because he just really liked being tied up by Delilah. But on the 4th time, Delilah pulled out all of the stops, greeting Samson at the door with his favourite drink, made him his favourite meal, and then she did that one very special, sexy thing that up until now she had refused to do for him because she had been saving it for a special occasion. Like for when she wanted something really badly from Samson. And Samson, unable to believe his luck, told her that the secret of his strength lay in his hair. If it was cut off, he'd be completely powerless. And could she please just keep doing that thing she was doing for just a little bit longer? Then, when Samson fell asleep, the Philistines came and cut off his hair, gouged out his eyes, took him back to Gaza and threw him into prison. And when Samson realized that he had been tricked into revealing the secret of his strength because of the special sexy thing that Delilah did, he thought, totally worth it. Like, totally worth it. Just, oh! Then, one day, the Philistines brought Samson into their crowded temple, but they didn't notice that his hair had grown back, even though that was their one job, to keep his hair short. And Samson, leaning against the one pillar that held up the entire temple, begged God to give him the strength to push over the temple and kill himself and all 3,000 Philistines. And God agreed and allowed Samson to kill everybody. Because, along with questionable sexual indiscretions, God just can't seem to say no to a nice little bit of mass murder.
God said go screw, get down and dirty while you're doing the do. God said go bang, go slam in every way you can. Yes, God said go screw, make sure you call out my name when you do.